Hello from Exchange House Ireland. This is Richard, and thank you for listening to our short update about our Dignity at Work workshops. What we will cover: what, why, when, and who. A look at service providers and service supporters, our code of conduct, our principles, our core values, respect and dignity at work policy, an online self-assessment, helping hands. We look at responsibility and accountability, and finally, some next steps. What, why, when, who. What? We would like to discuss our work environment and how we can make it better. The goal is to have a workplace that is safe for everyone. Why? We need to address some responses from the employee survey. One respondent said she was micromanaged. Another said that there was a lack of dignity in the workplace and bad behaviours go unaddressed. We want staff to feel safe and empowered. When? We need to do it every year. We had hoped to have these sessions earlier, but it would have been hard to do them while many were working remotely. It would be difficult to review these matters through an online tool. Who? All of us are responsible for dignity at work. Every day we have a responsibility to behave with dignity at work. HR is accountable for our program. HR needs to know and understand our expectations regarding dignity at work standards. Some context between service providers and supporters. We have service providers and service supporters. Our service providers are those staff who work with the Children and Young People Service, the Education and Training Service, the Family Support Service, and the Mental Health Services. Our service supporters include those in administration, the CEO, in finance, and human resources. The environments are different, but the standards are the same. Our code of conduct. We all sign up to have a respect for human rights. We all need to act in a manner which is consistent with the values and principles of the organisation. We all must safeguard and treat responsibly all information. We all should avoid or declare conflicts of interest. None of us will engage in bullying or harassment. We will not come to work under the influence of alcohol or drugs. We will maintain professional relationships. We will not commit any act that could result in physical or psychological harm or suffering to another person. And we will immediately report any breaches or suspected breaches. Here's a rating for human resources. Overall, human resources are doing okay, other than the final two, which require changes in behaviour. Living our principles. Our principles again are professionalism, equality, diversity and excellence. HR does well in terms of equality and diversity. HR requires some work and again a change of behaviour in terms of professionalism and excellence. Our core values. We value all people. We recognise and celebrate people's strengths and skills. We provide a caring and safe workplace. Respect and dignity at work policy. Every employee of Exchange House Ireland has the right to work in an environment free from harassment, bullying and unwanted unreasonable attention, and all employees have a duty to provide this environment. We're going to share an online self-assessment and we'd be really grateful if staff would complete this assessment. It will only take a few minutes of your time. Staying healthy and safe. Give a helping hand. Here are some suggested ways you can inform colleagues if they are not behaving appropriately. You can say, we're not living our values today. You can say, our conduct could be better. You can say, you're not being appropriate today. You can say, please don't do that again. You can tell a colleague to stop. Our collective commitment. It is okay to tell me. Responsibility and accountability. We all have a responsibility to behave with dignity at work. Accountability. HR has accountability for the Dignity at Work programme. Our next steps. HR to meet, talk to every employee and get your views on dignity at work at Exchange House Ireland. We also need and want to check in with all the team during the ongoing restrictions. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Stay safe.